There's a moment that catches many of us by surprise. You slip on a blouse you used to love. The color is still beautiful. The fabric still feels soft. It still fits the way it always did. But somehow, when you look in the mirror, something feels different. Not wrong, just not quite as polished as you remember. Most women assume the answer is to spend more money. A designer label, a luxury boutique, another shopping trip. But after years of helping women refine their wardrobes, I've learned something completely different. The women who always look effortlessly elegant rarely own the most expensive clothes. Instead, they understand one simple truth. They know exactly which pieces deserve a place in their closet, and which ones quietly steal away sophistication without them ever noticing. Today we're focusing on one of the biggest offenders: tops. A beautiful top can brighten your face, refine your silhouette, and make an entire outfit look intentional. The wrong one can do the opposite, making even the most expensive trousers or handbags feel ordinary. So before you buy another blouse or reach for an old favorite, let's walk through 10 common mistakes that many stylish women over 60 make without realizing it, and more importantly, the simple changes that can instantly make every outfit look more refined, modern, and effortlessly elegant. Let's begin with the mistake that quietly affects almost every wardrobe: wearing tops that simply don't fit your body the way it is today. Many women think a tighter blouse will make them look slimmer, while others reach for oversized tops hoping they'll hide areas they no longer feel confident about. Ironically, both choices usually have the opposite effect. A blouse that pulls across the bust or clings around the waist draws attention to every place you're trying to disguise. On the other hand, a top that's several sizes too large hides your natural shape completely, making your outfit feel heavy and unstructured. Elegant style isn't about squeezing into a smaller size or disappearing beneath extra fabric. It's about balance. The most flattering tops gently skim your body without feeling restrictive. They create clean lines through the shoulders, softly follow your waist, and fall naturally over the hips. That simple silhouette instantly looks more expensive because it appears intentional. Here's a little trick that professional stylists often use. Stand sideways in front of a full-length mirror. Instead of asking, "Does this still fit?" ask yourself, "Can I clearly see my shape?" If the answer is no, because the fabric is pulling, or because you're completely hidden beneath it, that top is no longer serving you. Remember, sizing is only a number. Different brands cut their clothing differently, and our bodies naturally evolve over time. The goal isn't to wear the same size you wore 20 years ago. The goal is to wear the size that allows you to stand taller, move comfortably, and feel confident every time you catch your reflection. Have you ever noticed how some women can wear the simplest white blouse and still look incredibly sophisticated? Chances are, it isn't the brand you're admiring. It's the fabric. One of the fastest ways to make an outfit look inexpensive is choosing tops made from fabrics that don't hold their shape, wrinkle poorly, or develop that shiny, worn-out appearance after only a few washes. Even a beautiful design loses its charm when the material looks thin or lifeless. As we get older, fabric becomes even more important because it sits closer to the face and influences how polished our entire outfit appears. A quality fabric drapes smoothly over the body instead of clinging to every curve. It moves gracefully when you walk, and instantly creates a sense of quiet luxury. That doesn't mean you need to spend hundreds of dollars on every blouse. It simply means becoming more selective. Natural fibers like cotton, linen, silk, or soft blends with a little structure often look far more refined than inexpensive synthetic fabrics that trap static or create an artificial shine. The next time you're shopping, don't look at the color first. Reach out and touch the fabric. Does it feel substantial? Does it recover after you gently squeeze it in your hand? Does it hang naturally instead of feeling stiff or flimsy? Those small details usually tell you far more than the price tag ever will. Elegant dressing has never been about owning more clothes. It's about choosing pieces that continue looking beautiful long after the excitement of buying them has faded. There was a time when bold floral prints and colorful patterns filled almost every women's clothing store. Many of us bought them because they felt cheerful, feminine, and fun. But after 60, the way a print interacts with your appearance changes more than most people realize. A blouse covered in oversized flowers, busy swirls, or multiple competing colors often becomes the first thing people notice. Instead of seeing your smile or your beautiful eyes, their attention goes straight to the print. The blouse ends up wearing you instead of the other way around. Elegant style has a quieter confidence. It doesn't need to shout. That doesn't mean you should stop wearing prints altogether. In fact, the right print can add personality and sophistication to your wardrobe. The secret is choosing patterns that feel balanced and refined. Think delicate florals, soft stripes, subtle geometric designs, or classic prints with plenty of breathing room between the details. Color also plays an important role. When several bright shades compete for attention, the overall look can feel overwhelming. A more limited color palette almost always appears more polished and expensive. If you're unsure whether a printed top is flattering, try pairing it with simple trousers and minimal accessories. Then step back from the mirror. If your eyes immediately go to the blouse before they go to your face, the print may be doing too much. The most stylish women understand that clothing should enhance their presence, not compete with it. When your top quietly complements your features instead of demanding attention, your confidence becomes the most beautiful thing people notice. Let's talk about something that rarely gets the attention it deserves, yet it can completely change the way every top looks on your body: your undergarments. It doesn't matter whether you're wearing a luxurious silk blouse or a simple cotton shirt. If the bra underneath doesn't fit properly, the entire outfit loses its polished appearance. You may notice fabric pulling across the chest, visible lines under lightweight tops, or bumps that make an otherwise elegant blouse look awkward. The surprising part is that many women continue wearing the same bra size for years without realizing their bodies have naturally changed. Weight fluctuations, posture, and age all affect how a bra should fit. What worked a decade ago may no longer provide the support your wardrobe needs today. A well-fitted bra does much more than offer comfort. It improves posture, creates a smoother silhouette, and allows your tops to drape exactly as the designer intended. Suddenly, a blouse that once looked ordinary appears tailored and refined without changing anything else. If it's been a while since you had a professional fitting, consider making it a priority. It's one of the simplest wardrobe upgrades you can make. Also, keep a few different styles on hand. A seamless t-shirt bra works beautifully under fitted tops, while a supportive full-coverage bra is often a better choice for structured blouses. True elegance often comes from details that no one consciously notices. People may not compliment your undergarments, but they will notice that your clothes fit beautifully, and that effortless, put-together look is exactly what makes great style feel so timeless. Have you ever tried on two tops in exactly the same color and fabric, yet one instantly made you look brighter while the other seemed to add years to your face? More often than not, the difference isn't the blouse, it's the neckline. As we get older, our face, neck, and shoulders naturally change. A neckline that once looked flattering may now make the neck appear shorter or draw attention to areas we'd rather soften. That's why choosing the right neckline can have a surprisingly powerful effect on your overall appearance. Many women automatically reach for high crew necks because they feel comfortable or familiar. But if the neckline sits too close to the chin, it can make the upper body look heavier and the face appear less open. The result is often more severe than elegant. Instead, look for necklines that create a sense of openness. A soft V-neck, a graceful scoop neck, or an open collar blouse naturally draws the eye upward and creates the illusion of a longer neck. These simple shapes also frame your face beautifully, allowing your smile and eyes to become the focus. Accessories can enhance the effect even more. A delicate pendant resting just below a V-neck or a fine chain paired with an open collar adds interest without overwhelming the outfit. The goal isn't to reveal more skin, it's to create balance. When your neckline complements your face instead of competing with it, everything feels lighter, fresher, and more refined. Sometimes the smallest adjustment is all it takes to make an everyday blouse look remarkably elegant. Have you ever put on a blouse you absolutely loved, only to wonder why your face looked tired the moment you looked in the mirror? It may not have been the cut or the fabric at all. The color could have been working against you. One of the biggest style changes after 60 is that our natural coloring evolves. Hair becomes lighter, skin tone softens, and the contrast in our features changes. Colors that once made us glow in our 30s or 40s may now leave us looking washed out or less vibrant. This is why wearing the safe colors you've always relied on isn't always the safest choice anymore. A stark white might suddenly feel too harsh. Jet black can cast shadows around the face. Even certain beige tones can make the complexion appear dull if they closely match your skin. Instead of choosing colors out of habit, start paying attention to how they make you feel. Soft ivory, warm cream, dusty blue, sage green, muted teal, or gentle rose often bring warmth back to the complexion without overpowering your features. Here's an easy test you can do at home. Stand near a window in natural daylight and hold different tops just below your chin. Don't focus on the blouse. Look at your face. Does your skin appear brighter? Do your eyes seem clearer? Or do you suddenly notice dark circles and uneven skin tone? The right color doesn't just make your blouse look beautiful. It makes you look beautiful. And that's the difference between simply getting dressed and dressing in a way that quietly enhances everything you already have. There's nothing wrong with loving classic fashion. In fact, timeless pieces are the foundation of an elegant wardrobe. The problem begins when classic quietly turns into outdated. Many women keep wearing the same blouse styles they loved 20 or 30 years ago simply because they've always felt comfortable. Before they know it, their wardrobe becomes a time capsule. It's not the woman who looks older. It's the clothing. Think about tops with oversized shoulder pads, excessive ruffles, oversized bows, heavy embellishments, or stiff, boxy cuts that were popular decades ago. While those designs had their moment, they often add unnecessary bulk and make an outfit feel dated instead of sophisticated. Refreshing your style doesn't mean chasing every fashion trend. Quite the opposite. The most elegant women choose modern interpretations of classic pieces. A crisp button-down with a cleaner silhouette, a blouse with softer tailoring, or a lightweight knit with updated proportions feels current without looking trendy. A good rule is to ask yourself one simple question. Would I buy this top if I saw it in a store today? If the answer is no, it may be time to let it go. Updating even a few key pieces can completely transform your wardrobe. Replace one dated blouse with a fresh, well-cut version, and you'll discover that your favorite trousers, skirts, and jackets suddenly look newer too. Style isn't about holding on to the past. It's about allowing your wardrobe to evolve alongside you. When your clothing reflects the confident, sophisticated woman you are today, elegance becomes effortless, and people notice it without ever knowing exactly why. If you could keep only one top in your entire wardrobe, what would it be? For many stylish women, the answer is surprisingly simple. A perfectly fitted white shirt. Not because it's trendy, but because few pieces are as versatile or as effortlessly elegant. The challenge is that many women settle for a white shirt that's too stiff, too sheer, too oversized, or simply the wrong shape for their body. Instead of looking refined, it ends up feeling ordinary. A great white shirt should feel crisp without being rigid. It should hold its shape while still moving comfortably with you. The collar should sit neatly, the buttons should lie flat without pulling, and the fabric should be substantial enough that you don't need to worry about transparency. Once you find the right one, it becomes the hardest working piece in your closet. Wear it with dark trousers for a polished lunch date. Tuck it into your favorite jeans for a relaxed weekend look. Or layer it beneath a tailored blazer when you want to look especially put together. The same shirt adapts effortlessly to every occasion. The beauty of a white shirt is that it allows you to become the focus. Instead of relying on loud prints or dramatic details, it creates a clean canvas that highlights your face, your jewelry, and your confidence. You don't need a closet filled with dozens of blouses to look sophisticated. Sometimes all it takes is one beautifully made white shirt that fits you perfectly. It's the kind of timeless investment that never goes out of style and continues to make every outfit feel intentional, polished, and quietly luxurious. For years, many women have been told that the best way to look slimmer is to hide their waist beneath long, loose tops. It sounds logical, but in reality, it often has the opposite effect. When there's no definition between your shoulders and your hips, your body can appear wider and less balanced than it actually is. Instead of creating a graceful silhouette, oversized tops tend to make the entire outfit feel shapeless. The good news is that defining your waist doesn't mean wearing tight clothing. It's about creating structure in subtle, flattering ways. One of the easiest techniques is a simple front tuck, sometimes called the French tuck. Tucking just the front of your blouse into your trousers or jeans creates a gentle waistline while allowing the back to drape naturally. It looks relaxed, modern, and effortless. If you're wearing a button-down shirt, leaving one or two buttons open at the neckline while adding a soft tuck instantly creates better proportions. A slim leather belt in a neutral color can also provide just enough definition without drawing unnecessary attention. Long cardigans or lightweight jackets worn open can further enhance this effect by creating vertical lines that elongate the body while still highlighting your natural shape. Remember, the goal isn't to create the waist you had at 30. The goal is to celebrate the silhouette you have today. A little structure helps your clothes look intentional, your proportions feel balanced, and your entire outfit appear more polished. Sometimes the smallest styling adjustment, one that takes less than 10 seconds, can make an outfit look as though it was professionally styled. Perhaps the most transformative style lesson has nothing to do with fashion trends or expensive shopping trips. It begins with changing the way you see yourself. Many women unknowingly compare today's reflection to the woman they were 20 or 30 years ago. They continue buying the same cuts, the same lengths, and the same styles, hoping they'll recreate a look from another chapter of life. But style isn't about going backward. It's about moving forward with confidence. Our bodies naturally change over time, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Shoulders may soften, the waist may shift, and proportions may look different than they once did. The most elegant women don't fight those changes. They learn to dress in harmony with them. Instead of asking, "Does this make me look younger?" try asking, "Does this make me look my best today?" That simple change in perspective opens the door to smarter choices and far greater confidence. Don't overlook the value of simple alterations either. A blouse with slightly shortened sleeves, adjusted side seams, or a refined hem can look completely custom-made. These small improvements often cost far less than buying a new wardrobe. Yet they make every outfit appear more polished. The goal has never been to erase your age. It's to highlight your confidence, your experience, and your personal style. When your tops fit your current proportions, flatter your natural features, and reflect the woman you are today, you no longer have to chase the idea of looking expensive. You simply look authentic, elegant, and beautifully put together. And that's a style that never goes out of fashion. If there's one thing I'd love you to remember, it's this. Elegance has never been about having a perfect body or an unlimited clothing budget. It's about making thoughtful choices that honor the woman you are today. The right top won't change your life overnight, but it can change the way you carry yourself. When the fit feels comfortable, the fabric looks refined, the color brightens your face, and the style reflects who you are now, confidence naturally follows. And confidence is the one thing that never goes out of fashion. So the next time you open your closet, don't ask yourself which top is the newest or the most expensive. Ask which one truly makes you feel like your best self. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 10 mistakes surprised you the most, and which one will you change first? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more timeless style inspiration, and until next time, stay confident, stay elegant, and always dress for the wonderful woman you are today.